welcome to my laundry room because we're doing another packing video. We are going on another trip. This is going to be a backpacking / camping trip. I'm going to show you what me and my husband are packing for ourselves, what we're packing for our dogs, and what we're packing as far as camping gear and food and drinks. This backpacking trip is going to be a little bit different because we are lucky enough to be able to drive up to our campsite, unload, and then go hiking down the trails. So we're going to be actually taking our sleeping cots and a bigger tent and dog beds and stuff. So we have the luxury of driving right up to the campsite and unloading everything. So that's game changer. So starting off with the doggy stuff, it's only going to be a 2-day trip, 1 night. But it's going to be a lot going on these 2-day trips. So I'm just going to take their little bag here. This was actually gifted to me. I don't think I ever showed this on the channel, but it was gifted and it came like this with these 2 dogs. They were both passed away, and then I got Mia and I hand painted her on, and then I hand painted Maggie on, which the face, I need to fix that. So in here I have obviously doggy poop bags already. I'm going to be taking 2 towels just in case we have an accident or need to, dogs roll around in deer poop or something like that. I am taking there a double harness. This is, or not harness, I'm sorry. This is a tie out. It goes between 2 trees. You can put it on literally anything. I showed in our last vacation vlog that we didn't have any trees near, so we tied one to the mirror of our car and the other one to the front porch, and they have 2 separate dolly systems. So both dogs can move independently. This was game changer. I'm telling you, I absolutely loved it. Definitely taking that. I'm going to take 2 waters for now, but I'll probably end up taking more just for backup. I don't want them to run out of water, which they won't. We'll have extra. 1 water bowl and their food in a container so that animals don't get into it. It's supposed to be down in the 50s. It's supposed to be as cold as it's supposed to get, but because we're sleeping in sleeping bags on cots, our dogs will be on the ground. I am going to show you, I'm taking their beds in a trash bag, so that way they have somewhere comfortable and insulated to lay, but I am taking 2 loose-fitting warm sweaters just in case. Just in case it gets cold. And then I'm taking 2 toys. One of my dogs loves this one. And then this one is perfect for Maggie because she's actually teething. And it has these orange, really hard bone-like textures. And then this blue is like a squishy, more of a rubbery feeling. And she loves that, to chew on that. So I'm taking those 2. This is something that was given to me by Bath & Body Works by a friend. It's a poop bag and hand sanitizer. I usually just take this just in case because this is nice to just put it on your neck when we go down the trails. And then I'm taking 1 extra leash. You just never know. That's the gist of it. I will probably take more water. And then they have these harnesses over here. They'll be wearing their harnesses. And then I'll take their big leash here. I'll show you guys because I absolutely love this one. Let me back it up for you. I'll back it up. This thing is amazing. It is a universal style. So it has 2 tethers on it for 2 different dogs. And then you can just hold this around your wrist. But the way I like to use it so I'm hands-free is hook this up and then I loop it around. Okay? I got this little pouch on here. This has their rabies vaccination tags, poop bags, and then on the other leash here, where you would hook up a dog, I have a extender. So I literally throw this on. Each dog gets their own leash, and they can move independent. This rotates so they don't get tangled up. See how it rotates? And the most that happens is these individually, especially on Maggie's because she's crazy, it does twist like that, but they don't ever get locked up. So I will be taking this 100%. I love this one, especially for walking. It's really nice. But definitely will be, so see, I won't really need that for the go of the car. So I can go ahead and pack this in 2. I'm not packing any dog treats for them on this trip, just mainly because it's only going to be 2 days and they're actually low on treats. I have them ordered, but they're coming through the mail because they were out of stock at Walmart. And we're going to be cooking out and stuff. They're going to be eating tons of stuff, so don't worry about them. On to our backpacks. They're kind of backpacking backpacks, but not really. I'll show you. They are actually swimming backpacks, but you have to work with what you have. You know what I'm saying? They do have lots of harnesses and pockets, and it goes across your chest. They are for swimming, but I don't swim anymore professionally, so I use it for backpacking or camping. This is where you put your shoes at, and we are actually wood splitting on this trip. So we are going out one day camping, just enjoying me in DC, and then the next day we're getting up and we're going to split wood. We'll pack up camp first, then we'll go split wood for my dad, and then come home. So I have my wood splitting gear in here, which is a little more than I would normally pack. So on the sides here, I have mouthwash and bug spray, things I don't want to tip over. Same thing over here, which reminds me, I need to add my bug spray. I strongly recommend this brand, the sweat resistant. I guess it doesn't matter this brand or whatever, but I've just been really happy with this one. So I'll definitely add that in here. So this pocket is for my shoes, which are actually down here. These are my barefoot boots. I use these for wood splitting, hunting, hiking. I really like that they have leather. They're stood the test of time. So I guess I need to do that really quick while I'm thinking about it. And I really like that this backpack has a separate spot for your shoes. So these will be my hiking shoes and also wood splitting around camp. I'm going to wear my slip-ons, my barefoot slip-on shoes, just so that I can get in and out of the tent pretty easily. This first pocket has glass wipes, a handkerchief. My nose has been running a lot lately, so in here, which I'm still packing, so I will show you guys. I packed bottom up. So my absolute bottom is my wood splitting outfit, bandana, all that. And then I got my pajamas. And that's it. And then I packed fuzzy socks and a hoodie just in case I get super cold. I did check the Weather Channel 3 times. It's supposed to only get down to 50s the lowest, but still I get cold easily. I have actually low blood pressure, and when it drops, I have no control. I'm just cold to my bone. So I do also put a dryer sheet in here to kind of help keep the bugs away, and so my bag doesn't smell. And then I have this beautiful thing. I will rant and rave about this any chance I get. It folds flat. It takes up literally hardly any room in your bag. And then it clips shut like this. And when I get to the tent, it's all set up at night and stuff, or if I'm taking a shower or whatever, everything goes in here. My wallet, my keys, my phone, my wedding rings. I won't be able to wear those when I split. Everything will just come in here, and then I won't lose it. And I absolutely love this. I'm cannot tell you how much I love it. This is my everything else bag. I have toiletries in here, and then right on top I have 2 pillowcases. That will be for the sleeping arrangements because, we might sweat or whatever. And I just don't want to ruin my camping pillows. Okay, almost full here, so. And then in here has a little pocket. I just have medicine with extra medicine in it. So I always pack extra just in case. And then I have some side things here. I'm going to be putting my headphones for when I would split. I have noise canceling headphones. I'll show you those. I absolutely love these. They are JLab. Cannot tell you how much I love these. And the little chargers right here, you never have to worry about packing a charger. You always have it with you. And the best thing about these is that they go over your ear. And they have these little rubber tips, so it literally blocks out sound. And when I'm splitting wood, I'm like bending over and like waving my arms and stuff. I don't have to worry about them falling out. So I will be packing these and my wood splitting gloves. And that should be it. I might go ahead and just put, I don't know where to put it. And then we also need to pack battery banks for our phones. Onto my pillow system, I'm going to go ahead and just open one up and show you. These are actually seat cushions. The same brand makes pillows, but they are outrageous, you guys. I think it was like double what this was. And this is called a seat cushion. Same brand, same everything. The only difference is that one was a pillow and this one's a seat cushion. You do what you want to do. If you want the pillow, that's fine. But I'm telling you, it was 4 of these. That's how big this bag was. It was the size of 4 of these bags. And more than double the money for this. What is so cool about this is it's the same material and everything. You open this. Okay. And what I will do is I will fold it in half like this. And use this as a pillow. If it's too full, I just twist this. Hear the air coming out? Twist it and tighten it. And that is my pillow. And I'm a side sleeper. I have 2 of them, so I'll have one on my chest probably, and then one underneath my head. And I can blow it up more if I want. I can double these pillows up and do double. That's what DC does. He stacks them on top of each other and puts one pillowcase over it. And I just something to think about if you are getting into backpacking and you don't want to spend, I think it was like $60 for one pillow. And I was like, there is no way in hell. And these were $20. These were $25 for these seat cushions versus like $60 for one pillow. And what really did it for me was the space. The fact that these are so much smaller. I mean, I cannot exaggerate to you guys. They were as big as a sleeping bag. My sleeping bag is this. And the pillow was more than double of this size for one pillow. And I'm like, no. This is a sleeping bag. This is rated for 40-degree temperature, so I should be more than good. And this was the cheapest one I have been able to find. It's the ultralight. There's the name of it in case you guys are interested. But basically, this black thing is a compression. So you can, once you pack it up, you pull these tighter and it like cinches and squishes your sleeping bag down even smaller. But once it's open, it is a full-size sleeping bag. So I am taking that. And I'm taking my 2 pillows. And I'm pretty well maximized here. And this got spots here to clip on things, which is awesome. I can take carabinas and clip things on the outside if I am going backpacking. This is what I would normally sleep on, which opens up for a sleeping pad. But we're going to be taking our cots, as DC really wanted to take them, and can't really argue that because we're going to be driving up to the spot. So these are the 2 sleeping cots we'll be taking. That's what they look like when they're folded out. And then DC is taking this, which is like a Grill Master. It has all your accessories. Come up to our kitchen here. I am starting to pack, trying to pack. Tablecloth cover, snacks, some water plates, silverware. And then over here, I'm taking 2 coolers, one for food and one for drinks. And I am doing what's called pre-cooling these. Highly recommend pre-cooling your cooler. If you don't, your ice will not last as long because it will take a lot of the ice and the coldness from it to cool down the cooler. And a lot of it will melt. If you pre-cool it, then the ice will last longer. It won't take as long to cool it off. In here, I have turkey burgers, pre-seasoned. I just threw some seasoning in a Ziploc baggie. And then some deer steak right there, pre-seasoned. We're going to be taking those. You guys, look at this. I made this for my dad's birthday. It's coming up, a couple days. So when we get back from our trip, we will be going to my dad's to celebrate his birthday. And then over here, I don't know, I got some water pre-chilling. I'll probably take a little bit of all of this down here because I love these things. And that's pretty much it. Maybe some cheese and lunch meat. And that will be good. We're only going to be there for 2 days, so I am pre-making DC's coffee for him to take on the trip. And then I'm getting ready to pre-make these ice cubes. I'm going to be taking 2 regular battery banks. These are just to show you what level they are. And then we were gifted a while back when we used to camp a lot, these solar power battery banks. And they actually have a compass on them. I have not tested if that works, but I'm going to head and charge these. The solar panel is not amazing. We took them to one of the gathering of the Juggalos, and we would leave these on top of our car, and they would recharge, but it would take all day long. I'm also going to be packing this like satchel. It goes across your body here, and it has a spot for your firearm so that you can just one hand pull it out if you had to. Where we're camping at and hiking at, there's not supposed to be anybody there. So if there is somebody there, that's an issue. But more so what we were worried about is there are a lot of coyotes out there. And some of them are very aggressive. So we definitely want to take something for protection just in case. But there should be no other people out there where we are camping. The nearest house is over like 80, 90 acres away from where we will be camping. So it should be just us. But you never know. It is Indiana and there could be a cougar out or something. Okay, we got tent. We got sleeping cot and then our 2 blue chairs. Got the dog's bed in this like trash bag thing. So they have somewhere comfortable to lay. Put that in last. That is our camping closet right here. We're double checking everything.
Yeah, I'd say let's take these.
And the rubber hammer too. Put them in the tote. We got 2 totes here. This is basically like chargers and wet wipes. This camping stuff. This is car emergency, like an air compressor, a jump starter, and a flashlight. So they can go. And then the 2 coolers, one's for food, one's for drinks. Charcoal, dog's bag, our food bag, and Maggie. Maggie pie. Can't forget Maggie. And Mia.
Let us forget her.